Hey there YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with a tag response video. First of all, I am really sorry to the person that tagged me. He tagged me back in February, and I'm just doing this tag response video. And I really want to apologize to Thatguywhogames1. He tagged me for 5 gaming facts, that video that he did. And again, I'm really sorry. I'm just recording, and once I'm done, I'm gonna upload it. But again, I'm really sorry. Sorry it took me this long. I don't know how I missed the video, and I don't know why I didn't read the message you sent me. But again, really sorry. And I know it's they say better late than never, but again, I'm really sorry it took me this long. But the tag response is for the 5 gaming facts about me. He did his video about 5 gaming facts, and I'm just responding to that. And I guess the first gaming fact that I can say is that I started gaming way back in the 80s, back when me and my brother got the NES for Christmas. I remember I was really excited when we got this for Christmas. And I remember my dad actually got really addicted to playing Super Mario Brothers. It was weird to see my dad play the gaming console so obsessively, because he played it until he beat it. But I remember as a kid I couldn't beat Super Mario Brothers, but I enjoyed Duck Hunt. I actually enjoyed shooting the ducks on Duck Hunt. So that's the first gaming fact, that I started off back in the 80s with the good old NES. And I have been a fan of Nintendo ever since. The second gaming fact would be that I actually started my YouTube account much like him. He mentioned it thanks to James Rolfe. The Angry Video Game Nerd. I actually only opened a YouTube account so I can watch some of his videos, because some of them were restricted. So I opened a YouTube account, and I watched every one of his videos, and I really enjoyed it, because since I played some of those NES games, I thought they were garbage, and it was really cool to see someone you know, go batshit crazy the same way that a lot of people that I remember, even some friends of mine, experienced that with those horrible Nintendo games. I mean, they were really bad. As much as I loved the Nintendo, some of their games were really awful. But I watched all of his videos, and I started watching other people on YouTube. And I actually dabbed a little at first with doing video game reviews. I only did like a video game review for Second Sight and for a Pokemon game. But I realized I wasn't that good at making review videos, so I started doing other videos. But my whole thing with YouTube started thanks to James Rolfe, so yeah. Third gaming fact is my favorite genre. I actually really like adventure platform games. They are like my favorite type of games to play. I love games like Mario Brothers. I like games like Zelda. I like games like Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank was a really awesome updated platformer. Games like Banjo and Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, which is the same one. Just really enjoy those type of games. The second one I enjoy a lot would be puzzle games. I like puzzle games, even though I reach a point. It depends. There's sometimes that I'm really bad at puzzle games. I'm just not into it, and then there are times where I reach this like a zen state of mind where I don't even look at the puzzles anymore. I just see like where they're gonna fit and everything. So I find puzzle games really relaxing when I'm in that state of mind, because you know everything just fits, and I rack up major points. But Tetris is of course the one that I really enjoy, since I got to play it on the Game Boy. Pokemon Puzzle League is another really good one on the 64. I really enjoyed that one. More recently, Luminous on the PSP. I still play that game a lot, because it's a nice like merger of the puzzling and the visuals and the music and everything. That's like a really good puzzle game. So Platformers and puzzle games are like my favorite genres. Fact number 4. My favorite gaming video game series would definitely have to be The Legend of Zelda. I might have mentioned this a lot of times before in my videos, and The Legend of Zelda is without a doubt to me the best gaming series ever. Ever since I played on the Nintendo, then on the Super Nintendo, I thought Link to the Past was just amazing. Nothing would be able to top that. And then I played on the N64, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and that is like, to me, the best game of all time. If something happens and I get stranded somewhere with a lot of food, because I need to eat, but with a lot of food, and the only entertainment I have is the 64 and The Legend of Zelda, or a 3DS and The Legend of Zelda 3D, I'll be happy, because The Legend of Zelda really is an amazing game. I still defend it as the greatest game of all time, and it is, without a doubt, awesome. But The Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. The entries on the 3D on the DS were cool. What other one? Four Swords was cool. Minish Cap was cool. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, if no one's played that, definitely give it a look, because those were really amazing. And once you beat one, they gave you a code so you can continue the story in the other one. I thought that was really cool. So yeah, favorite gaming franchise is without a doubt The Legend of Zelda. It's an awesome series to me. And my last gaming fact. The last gaming fact is, I'll throw it out there as my favorite console. My favorite console would actually have to be the GameCube. I know a lot of people didn't like the GameCube, but I liked it. I've liked all of the Nintendo consoles, because mostly I'm a Nintendo man, but I like, for example, the 64. I thought the 64 was very revolutionary, as is the Wii. I think the Wii just changed the way that people play games nowadays. But the GameCube is still my favorite console, even though it gets a lot of it's not loved, because everyone thinks it's a kiddie game. Like the control looks like a toy, and it's this little box thing that a lot of people didn't like. But I really like the GameCube. The GameCube definitely is my favorite Nintendo console. I like the controls on the GameCube. Every game I own on the GameCube, I've loved it because of the controls. I've even played games that came out on the GameCube and the PlayStation 2, and I still prefer the GameCube. I still remember when I got it and I bought Smash Brothers Melee. Just seeing that intro was like, oh crap! I thought it was so amazing. And the library of GameCube games is pretty good. Second Sight, it's a multi-platform game, but Second Sight, I loved Second Sight on the GameCube. I liked Wind Waker. I hated Wind Waker at first, I'll admit it. I didn't like the cartoony look. He looked like a Powerpuff Link to me. But once I got my hands on Wind Waker, I loved it. I loved the storyline. I loved just sailing through the world. I liked Rogue Squadron. Rogue Squadron, again, I still, every time someone talks to me about the GameCube, I mention Rogue Squadron, where you're at that dogfight above Endor. Freaking amazing. I still play that game a lot, and just a gun on the GameCube was pretty cool too. Another multi-platform game, but I loved it on the GameCube. Beyond Good and Evil, another amazing GameCube game that you can find on the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox, but again, freaking amazing on the GameCube. Just a lot of really cool games. So the GameCube is my favorite Nintendo console. So that's fact number 5. I love the Cube. The Cube is a really cool console. So yeah, that was the 5 gaming facts about me. I know it took me a long time to record this, and again, I really do apologize to Thatguywhogames1. He did it again. He did the tag on February, so I don't know if I can tag someone. If I do decide to do it, I'll do it on the video description thing. But yeah, again, sorry Thatguywhogames. Really apologize for it. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Later.